I know. I think a lot about my plays. Also, I'm streaming. This game's not gonna take 9 minutes. Relax, Vegeta. This is literally the last decision of the game right here. If we therapy or not. If we don't therapy, we can go off next turn. If I do therapy now, we might cut him off going off. The problem is I don't know what he just drew with a ponder, and I don't know which card he's using to go off with. It's actually less likely that it's the Burning Wish is what he needs. It's more likely, Angel says don't. It's more likely, Killa, my opponent is on Burnington Fins. I am on Doombob Fins. Can't you stop tendrils with children, says Bunny. Yes, to a point. It makes him have to combo off longer and hard and go further. He has to go a little bigger. He could whiff. Don't you have to keep the therapy to discard the Grizzlebrand, says Stav. Yeah, I mean, we're not going off for a really long time if I take his piece. I mean, we can just pray that he doesn't have it. I think he has it. I think I'm supposed to strip either the Dark Ritual or the Burning Wish. Yeah, there's the Dark Rit. Now I'm dead. Yeah. So actually it didn't matter. I mean, I was supposed to strip the Dark Ritual, and that's what I was thinking about taking. It's all good, guys. I'm not going to blame anybody but myself for us dying here. That's why I was really contemplating therapying, though. I think he needed that Dark Rit. There's the Emmy. Yep. Put me to 1. Well, 1 is not dead. It's too bad I don't have enough permanents for the Children Matter. So we both have to rebuild. I mean, I have to rebuild more. I do have more Underground Sea in the deck. The ult hit me for nearly lethal. Okay, Delta I can't use. I'm not gonna play it. I might have to naturally discard the Grizzle. Another Delta. It's dead. I mean, I have to naturally draw a land. There's the Grizzle. Am I dead? This is Burning Wish. Yeah, we're toast. He's got it. Nice. I really think I was supposed to take it there. But it looks like it didn't even matter because he was going to draw another Reanimate. I considered taking the Burning Wish, but it was the Dark Ritual that killed us first. We wouldn't have been able to pitch the Grizzle either. That's fine. This game. He has Reanimates in the sideboard. Probably like an Exhume here or some sort of... Now what's interesting is I get back my children. Hang on a second. I mean, we're probably still toast. The problem is though, I just don't have any mana to go off with the Wimbologist. I don't know, I told you guys if he wins the coin flip, we'd probably lose the match, and I was right. Okay. And there's the hasty Grizzle. Alright. Good games. Yeah, he knows that too. It's funny when you have Finns or Belchers or Oops All Spells go head to head, it's usually the guy who wins the coin flip, so it's all good. It is really important to win the coin flip. Emperor says I have to lose the life before I can regain it. Right. I mean, exactly. Children has to happen after. Did not realize it was not Storm, says Sin Bunny. No, Tin Fins doesn't have to storm you. We can also hit our opponents with Emrakul. Good games, Ben. We can still prize tonight. Ben's doing great tonight, though. We beat Burn. We beat Shardless. We did lose the mirror, I guess. It's not really a mirror. It's a different deck for sure. If we had been on the play there, I probably would have mulliganed more aggressively. But you have to win the coin flip. How often do I play Oops? I never play Oops. Ooh, 100 viewers. I can watch the stream now. Good. Yeah, I'm sorry, Shade. I mean, I don't have control over the quality. That's. I think it's unfortunate that only either the top streamers of a particular threshold or 25-1. No, we're 2-1. We just got to take this next game. We can do it. We won our last daily. We did. Yeah, I mean it's really important to win the coin flip when it comes to Finns. I'm not saying that Ben didn't do a great job playing the game, but absolutely he did. But he and I both know that winning the coin flip is a huge advantage in that matchup. It is, and I didn't win the coin flip. Helps. It helps. It helps to win the coin flip. Yeah, I mean, Shade, I mean, you might just be better off watching the rebroadcast. I hate to say that, watching my rebroadcasts. I just hate for you to have to hang here for like 40 minutes. Oh, no worries, Lamar. How is... It's great. We're 2-1. We didn't die to burn, which is good. We actually had... You know what's gross? I used up all my turn 1 kills in the wrong matchup. We used it up against Burn. I had 2 turn 1 kills against Burn. We lost game 1 against Burn. He had like a pretty aggressive draw, and I tried to storm kill him, and we just didn't have enough life points to do it, which is typically how Burn goes. And you really can't doomsday Burn. That's like the one deck that's just, you know, other than like a bolt heavy Delver list, where they just draw their bolts. Those are really the decks that you can't really doomsday quickly enough to justify it. So we, like, if you guys weren't here for this earlier in my first match, which a bunch of you weren't, he kills us turn 1, game 1. Had like Swift Spear, a bunch of Burn, dead. Weren't dead, just didn't have enough life points to go off with the tendrils. Game 2 and 3, I have the turn 1 kill, and it's just gross. Game 3, he plays Goblin Guide, and then I like Dark Ritual and kill him. It's great, but you know. That doesn't sound like something fun. Does not sound like fun. Because it's basically probably whoever wins the coin flip. But there are things I like about this version more, I think. For example, there's like no room for like basics in a Burning Fins variant. And that was something that I was running into a lot of. I think we actually did have to play a Wasteland match tonight that came up. You know, where getting the basic swamp is really important. And I think that's one of the reasons why, Ben, I don't know if you're listening, but one of the reasons I turned away from I loved the Burning Wish deck you were messing around with, but it's one of the reasons... Yeah, I do, Shade, I do. Maybe that's what the money should go towards, just a new mouse. But you know what? I can't be upset that we lost the match, Ben, because I have cake. I have cake. I can't be too upset. It's hard to be mad when you have chocolate cake. I'm glad you asked, Philip. That was a great question. This is kind of it's off by a couple cards because we ended up cutting the vault, but this is more or less how you look, Villic, when you switch over to Doom Bob. So basically, this is what comes out. Oops. Jeez. Can I move these? Thank you. No spoils. No, there's no spoils in this. No, that's a Limduel's vault, actually. Really underestimated card. I actually happen to really like Limduel's vault. This is how we look. Excuse me, move these two. This is how we look when the Doom Bob package. That was quite the coin flip. Oh, it was, Bob. It was. That's what I was explaining to the stream. They're like, "Oh, why'd you lose? Why you lose?" And I was like, "Well, Ben's a good pilot." And they're like, "Well, why you lose?" And I was like, "Well, he won the coin flip." And they're like, "That chat wasn't that bad, Ben, but it was funny." I actually told them game one. Obviously, you'd probably pause the. I hope you paused the stream, so you wouldn't have heard it. But I said we're probably dead because if he is indeed on a Grizzlebrand deck and he's indeed on Finn's, which I have watched your show before, and I imagine that was the deck when you told me it was Grizzlebrand. And I do appreciate the info. The info didn't help. I mean, when you're a Force of Will-less deck and your opponent wins the coin flip, you're pretty hosed. I love winning the coin flip when I play this deck. It's so good. I know you wouldn't ghost, man. I would never do the same. But basically, I was just trying to explain that when you win the coin flip, it's really nice because it gives you a really big advantage. You can take game one, which you did, and then it's just a matter of winning one more game. It's actually one of the reasons why I really like playing combo, whether it's modern or legacy or vintage, because it's so easy to take game one when you're combo. It is. Well, not always, but I'm just saying it's combo's the kind of deck, like, if you can take a game one, you're improving your chances of winning the matchup tremendously. That can be said for any deck. Oh, we'll just win the first game. Well, in my opinion, now this opinion differs. In my opinion, I feel like combo usually can win most of its game ones because your opponent's deck aren't always tailored to you. They might have some dead cards. Whereas your opponent's decks, their sideboards are trying to be built to fight combo, but really combo just has to win one more deck. Oh yeah, Palm, exactly. I'm not salty though, man. You played a great game. This is a new spoop sound. We've been ghosted before. Just wasn't Ben. It was that Goblin Lackey guy. It was lame. We weren't even playing a combo deck. I was playing like some sort of Ben. I was playing like a Stoneblade deck, and he like ghosted us and like was hitting perfectly on all this like blind Cabal therapies. And I'm like, okay, man, okay, all right. And they were like pretty obscure cards. Pretty. It wasn't like blind name Brainstorm or anything like that. It was like blind name, like, I don't know. I think he like took like my Stoneforges or something one game, like a natural blind 2-for-1, like I had a double Stoneforge hand. Just gross things like that happen, and we were like, the Ghostarino feels pretty bad. Felt pretty bad. I kept a pretty terrible hand game 2, hoping to just get there. Oh yeah, I mean, your game 2 hand was much worse. Your game 3 hand was great. Like, I actually, Ben, for a moment, I don't think it would have saved us anyway because you had to kill a few turns later. What do you do to combat ghosting? Do you just play through, or do I end the stream? No, I don't do any of the sorts, Sage. It's just,